Especially last weekend we had to cancel due to the snow, which was kind of tough. But it's been an eventful week. A lot of stuff has gone on here lately. I guess first and foremost, what's been in the news a little bit lately? Apparently we've got an opening for governor of New York. Well, I think it's been filled by the lieutenant governor, but yeah, Governor Eliot Spitzer did make the news. New York governor lately for basically hiring prostitutes in office, and it's good to see that there's a correlation between that and Cincinnati, that Jerry Springer does indeed live on, even all the way up to New York. At least Jerry, at least wrote the checks himself. Mary Ann from Gilligan's Island got busted for pot. Yeah, you see that? 69 years old, gets busted for pot. I think if they searched her car a little bit more, they might have found a bamboo bong. Okay, I will never tell that one again. That's cool. Yeah. What else going on? Yeah, we've got a mom in trouble in Florida for power washing her toddler. Did you hear about that? Yeah, they had a car wash. She was power washing her toddler. Kind of a large lady. I think she could have used a hot wax herself. That's weird. Okay. I think I'm going to need security here before this is over. Alright, I'm a mortician. I really don't do this at all. They just brought me up here for this. Finally, before we bring up before we bring up our first two combatants in March Madness, big news, they are getting ready to film Ghost 2. And Patrick Swayze is really taking the role to heart. He's really doing a lot of research on it. Is that too soon? No? Okay, yeah, all right, cool. All right, on that wonderful kickoff, we're going to start things off here by doing March Madness of Comedy here at the Garage, and this is basically how it works. We're going to have audience members draw randomly from a basket, and we don't know how this is going to work out, but we're going to pair up two comedians at a time, and each one of these comedians will battle each other, and whoever you guys, I think it's by audience vote, is that right? By audience vote, whoever you guys feel is the better comedian this evening, they will advance to the next round. So it's a lot like the NCAA March Madness Field of 64. So we're going to go ahead. Looks like we've got a few folks here. Is the basket about ready, or should we do this? All right. Cool. We're going to see. Anybody out here feel like drawing? Yeah. This lovely young lady says she'll kick things off here. Yes, pick two right on out of there. Great. All right. Let's see who these folks are. They'll be the first ones. The name that we call first will be the first one up. And then we're going to have the next person come on up after that. Each comedian gets up to 10 minutes of time to impress you and wow you. And you guys seem like an easy crowd to do that this evening. All right, our first comedian, is it Gibran Arnold? Gibran Arnold? All right, cool. He'll be our first one. And so we'll bring him up, and then he's going to be taking on Jeb Lyons, who just came up to talk to me a few minutes ago. So in just a minute or so, we'll bring up Gibran or Gibran? Gibran, okay. So Gibran will be up here in just a few seconds. And then in about 10, 12 minutes or so, we'll have Jeb on up here. Remember, definitely purchase alcohol. All of this is a lot funnier the more you drink.
What did you guys get here? Oh, okay.
A little bit more. Yeah, feel that. Y'all know that. I can't sing, but I can lip sing the shit out of something. Motherfuckers, I be riding in the car lip singing things, think I'm doing it for real. Girl roll up to me like, can you sing for real? I'm like, hold on. Lip sing the shit out of something. Lip sing the shit. What's going on, y'all? What's up? Hey. Y'all act like it ain't Saturday. Y'all in the garage spending all y'all hard-earned money on some motherfucking drinks. What's going on, garage? Hey. That's my baby mama. She the loudest one. How you doing, baby? What's going on, y'all? Y'all all right? Drinks cold? You good? You okay? All right. Welcome to the garage with a motherfucking Gatorade? Somebody use motherfucking Patron on me. A Gatorade bottle full of Patron. How you gonna come to a motherfucking sports bar? Well, it is a sports bar. With some motherfucking Gatorade. Who else we got up here? What's up, man? How you doing? You good? All right. It's a nice sweater. What? I complimented his sweater. Shit. Who else we got out here? What's going on, man? What's your name? Rob. What's your lady friend name? Melissa. How y'all doing? How long y'all been together? Oh shit, you in trouble. You know each other long? So y'all not a couple? You are a couple. So how long you been together? About a year and a half. How long you known each other? Since you were 18. And y'all just decided to get together? It was that good, dog?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? You was putting it on him? Kept him around this long? Shit! You need to be with Governor Spencer. Married to that motherfucker. What's wrong with the governor? No, I didn't say you were a prostitute. You might have some good stuff and shit. Maybe his ass wouldn't have cheated if you was married to him. Rob, you in trouble. You better put a ball and chain on the ankle. You know what I mean? Who else just walked in here? What's up, man? With your members only coat on? What's going on? Okay, I feel you. How you doing? You with him? Okay, you be with me by the end of the night, so don't drink quick. No, it's good. It's good. Oh man, Cincinnati. Goodness gracious. Been living in Cincinnati my whole life. My name is Jabron Arnold. I can whoop my parents' ass for naming me that. Don't nobody get my name right. You heard the dude announce me, get brain. That was some bullshit, man. I thought we went over there. I'll whoop your ass later. So yeah, I've been living in Cincinnati my whole life. I hate this fucking city. I can't wait to get rich and move out because there's nothing to fucking do here. Am I right? People that's living in Cincinnati their whole life, raise your hand. All right. What you do on the weekends? Okay, sit at home, watch some good porn. Get it in real good, right? Cool. Huh? Yeah, man, I do the same thing. Anybody watch porn? Come on, man, just because she's sitting right there don't mean you can't tell the truth, man. Because when you ain't there, she be on the internet. BigBlackDicks.com. That's what she be on. I'm serious. So porn watchers, Rob, come on, man. The leather coat gave it away. Porn watcher. There you go. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing like a good porno movie. Am I right? Y'all, come on, man. Am I right? Yeah, good one. Where you just sit back and the ladies go on and you light some candles, put some Luther on, and you just make love to yourself. If you can't make love to yourself, then you can't make love to your woman. Right? Right? Good. Today we're going to talk about something that's been bothering me for a long time. Thugs. For the white people who don't know what thugs are people who walk around, the pants down here, with the hoodie on, right? You know, holding themselves, and they go, that's a thug, right? So, I heard a conversation in Walmart that scared the shit out of me, okay? I'm in Walmart, right? Just bought some nipple tassels for my wife because she strips on the side. And I hear these two guys in line, right? And he like, man, when I die, nigga bury me a G. Nigga put me in a casket with 2 pistols on the side, nigga, and some Jordans. Nigga, make sure I got gold so everybody can see them. And his homeboy like, yeah, nigga, that's what I'm talking about, nigga. I'm gonna put some money in your casket. Nigga, I'm gonna take my rings off and put them in your casket. And I'm like, what the hell? So y'all gonna be 85 years old in a casket with guns and money and rings? That shit scared me. They don't even think they're gonna live past the age of 21. That's ridiculous. You know, so I'm like, bro. So you wanna be buried in Timberlands and gold chains and diamonds in your mouth with guns on across your motherfucking chest like this? He said, yeah, I'm a thug. Okay, so you don't think you're gonna live past 25? He said, hell no. I'm going out like a G. What's a G? What does that stand for? Gone? That shit is crazy. You know, so, but I think the real thugs in the city is Cincinnati police. Cincinnati police are the real motherfucking thugs. These motherfuckers gang up on your ass. They will beat quarters out of your ass just to watch they clothes. Cincinnati police are some of the motherfucking thugs. I promise. You know, and black people, we handle the police a little differently. We get pulled over, we start thinking about shit we did in high school that we ain't got caught for yet. You know, we start thinking about shit we did that white people, y'all, god damn. Police pull y'all over, ma'am. The fuck did you pull me over for? This is fucking ridiculous. I'm the fucking president of the PTA at my daughter's school, you fucking idiot. The fuck out of here. Man, your tail lights. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. And everyone who looks like you. You fucking idiot. Man, you got 2 kids in the car. I don't give a fuck. Tell him, Johnny. Yes? I mean, for real, y'all. Get brave. I don't. I feel for my life. I do. Police pull me over, that shit is not right. You know, I'm short, shit. Look at my motherfucking cuffs. Hold on, see if I can get my leg up. Look at them goddamn cuffs. Do you know what size fucking pants I wear? Huh? I wear a 38-30. How does that shit happen? How that shit happen? My legs about like this motherfucking long. That shit ain't funny. My wife told me the other day, that shit hurt me. She said, you need to go get your jeans tailored. How the fuck do you get jeans tailored? How you do that? Little bitty motherfucker, that's me. Little bitty old me. Hold on, I'm gonna come around so you motherfuckers can see. Look at my motherfucking legs. These is 38-30s. I need a 38-15. Oh. Look at this shit. I gotta cuff my shit about 6 times just so it don't hit the ground. Hold on, let me come over here so you look. Look at this shit. That's a motherfucking boat. I can walk on water in these goddamn pants. Shit is sad. My motherfucking mama, 4'7". She ain't come. Oh. My mama is 4'7". My daddy is 5'11". How that shit happen? How they get together and have kids? My mama, I could rest my motherfucking forearm on my mama's head like this, just like this, with my little bitty ass legs. Okay, the shit is sad. The shit is ridiculous. Okay, my boy was talking about Governor Spencer. he would spend, what was it, $15,000 every time she showed up? What kind of pussy was that? She must have had a sprinkler system shoved up her pussy or something. God damn. 15 grand? Raise your hand if you spent $15,000 on some pussy. Anybody? Would you spend 15 grand for some pussy? Some head? Nobody. Nobody spent $15,000 for some pussy. I wouldn't either. You should have said. And then they got, what's the guy who's taking over for him? The governor. You got a black guy, right? They wrong as hell. Have y'all seen the new black governor? Have y'all seen him of New York?
Nope.
Nobody's seen him. He's legally blind.
Oh, I heard about that.
This motherfucker is legally blind. How the fuck he gonna sign a bill? Y'all gonna go to New York, weed gonna be legal, ecstasy gonna be legal, crack gonna be legal, prostitutes gonna be legal. This motherfucker, I'm telling you, they're gonna bring a bill to his head like, hey man, we wanna, legalize gambling in elementary schools. What do I say? Motherfuckers gonna be shooting dice in elementary school. I'm telling y'all, go to CNN.com and look at his ass. Well, try to. I'm proud because he's black. Barack Obama, doing his thing, but I'm proud, but goddamn, a legally blind governor? This motherfucker can't never drive. He can't. He's blind. Can he see? He can't fucking see. Hey dog, we're gonna go play basketball, man. You wanna come? I can't see. Alright, so, but enough about that. Enough about me. I'm about to get off this stage, put the mic down, try to do my thing, you know what I'm saying? I got one more point before I leave. I'm gonna talk about the music industry and how the shit is sad. You got Soulja Boy doing the, anybody know how to do that? Soulja Boy up in his, watch me. That shit is crazy. Remember this? Anybody know what that is? Remember that? This clean cut hip hop. I wanna chill. You smoke some weed to that. Get the munchies, go about 5 Mr. Good bars. You know what I'm saying? Some of them red fish and a Dr. Pepper. You know what I mean? Now they got music. You just wanna kill some motherfucking body. It's ridiculous. So, let me get off the stage. Rob coming back down. Thank y'all.
Yeah, make a little noise once again, that's Jabron. He's representing St. X and representing West Virginia. Mr. Jeb Lyons coming up here to the main stage. Give it up, Mr. Jeb Lyons. What's going on, Garage? Only give me a few minutes up here. You guys already hear some funny shit? At the bar, they're saying no. I'll get their attention in a minute. I'm confident in that. Now, they say if you pick a career that you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Who the hell came up with this saying? Ron Jeremy? It's a porn star, thank you. I'm a salesman myself. Sometimes I almost wish I was in construction. Then at least you can leave the house knowing you're going to be listening to Freebird all day. Not at the garage, huh? Well, I started. I'm going there anyway. No, it's crazy how that song magically puts you in a good mood when you're doing hard manual labor. You know what I'm saying? You're on the job site, covered in heavy shit, or lifting heavy shit, covered in shit, wishing your dad would have just pulled out.
a Freebird comes on, your whole attitude changes instantly. You're like, hell yeah, this is great. I'm practically getting paid to work out here. Look at these guns. They let me smoke whatever I want. Hell, I feel free as a freaking bird. I guess the sound doesn't work that well, moving around. I had a couple cocktails before I came up here, in case you guys haven't noticed. We got this started a little late. And I just had a birthday. Thank you very much. I tell you what, you know when you're getting older, when you find yourself listening to AM radio instead of FM. You know, she knows what I'm talking about. I don't want to hear Fergie singing about how she's drinking champagne, living the life. Am I supposed to be happy for this bitch? I'm paying for Coors Light with a credit card. I feel like I've been in debt since my balls dropped. I mean, I paid my credit card bill, and I get the balance the next month. It's exactly the same. Never ends. It's like I'm paying child support for Gary Coleman. Shit, I'm still paying 20%. You just got that, huh? You just not living shops at Webster or something? Shit, I'm still paying 20% interest on 1.5s I bought back in like 97. Again, should I have said zigzags or what's the blunts? I don't know. It's been a while since I've been in the game. What are those? What do they call the blunts? Alright. I'm such a hater. I enjoy watching MTV Cribs about as much as, say, Kramer watching the BET Awards. It's pretty funny. I think so. You know what I hate about that show the most? MTV Cribs. Every time they show their bedroom, what do they always say? And this is where the magic happens. Fuck you. Rich guys don't perform magic. They finish wherever they want. And then they give you money to go shopping. Guys that wear name tags to work are the ones that perform magic. You know? They have to. It's the only chance we have of you letting our broke asses do it again. And getting referred to your friends and shit. If this comedy shit ever works out for me and you see me on MTV Cribs, I promise you, I'll keep it real and say that this is where all the disappointments occur. A show I like to watch is Cops. Seeing some guy who isn't worth the wife beater he's wearing, covered in billy clubs and German shepherds, almost makes me reach for the hand lotion. That's hater TV right there. This is a good crowd. Hell, the one girl that thought I was handsome back in high school is here tonight, actually. How you doing, Mom? I mean, it's kind of tough to get girls to want to wear your jersey when you're third string on the football team. In high school, that is. True story. I got girls in college, though, because I worked out so much. I looked like the solo flex guy. I mean, even if the girl didn't look good, I still always want to keep the lights on, just so I can check myself out. I guess not too many people on here work out, but trust me, you work out a couple hours a day, you want to check out the results. I'd be like, yeah, some good cardio right here. It's nice. Those days are behind me, though. I went to Vegas a couple years ago. I haven't worked out since. And I don't even get out of the shower until I know the mirror's completely fogged up. Just so I don't have to look at myself, work with me. I still have $40 that comes out of my checking account every month, though, because trying to get out of a gym membership's like trying to get rid of AIDS. No gym memberships? Trust me, try and get out of that shit. It's not happening. Now, I took an AIDS test one time because I was already at the doctor's and I was all hungover, looking like hell, so I guess he thought I might have had it. The doctor, that is. I swear, waiting on those results is intense. And it's worse than when you're at Chipotle waiting to see how much chicken Jose's gonna give you. Thank you. Glad to see you guys are with me. I like to tell them little rice. That way, it always looks small and they load up on the meat. That's how you do it. You're welcome. I'll let you know another little secret. You know where you see some hot girls with no cover charge? Target. Target. I told you it was a secret. I'm serious, just a bunch of college girls shopping in jeans tighter than their budget. Go in there, you'll see what I'm talking about. I gotta wear one of those gay-ass fanny packs just to hide my boner. Yeah, serious, it's like being in a sorority house. I was in there the other day. I saw two chicks having a pillow fight in their panties. Okay, in all honesty, they were just buying some picture frames, but I got a pretty solid imagination. Nobody here shops at Target, huh? I'm trying to convince you to go there. I'm serious. It's a great spot to pick up women. I recommend hanging out over by the batteries. The chicks in that aisle are usually pretty available. Do that shit. You'll get more ass in the toilet seat at the Golden Corral. I'm talking about the handicap stall, too. You know, everybody loves to use that handicap stall. You know, we won't park in the handicap man's spot. We won't walk up his ramp. But we will steal his shitter, won't we? Alright, I feel like I'm losing you a little bit. If I can't beat out Northwest State, whoever's playing, I don't feel good about myself. So. Before I get out of here, let me just tell you this. You know, everybody talks about the weather to break awkward silence. I don't have any windows in my office. So instead, I just say, nice tits. That's what I say. Try it. And you give them the old, I don't know, I need another drink. I'm gonna end on that. You guys have been great. I'm Jeb Lyons, representing West Virginia just because of Huggins. Thanks for your time. You know, once again, make a little noise for Jeb. Mr. Jeb Lyons.
All right, and for anybody who's had a little bit too much to drink, Bob Huggins will be the designated driver. So we'll call him, we'll get him going. All right, it's time. We've got Jeb and Jabron. We're in the first bracket, and do we wait till the end of the evening to see who won that? Okay, we'll wait till the end on stuff. All right, it's now time to draw our next two combatants of the evening. We're going to go ahead and bring the basket out and see who will the next two people will be. Would you care to draw one? Or two. That way we can all get out of here really quick. No, just kidding. All right, James Lauren and Rob Wilfong. Are they both in attendance? Present? Okay, cool. All right, James Lauren was the first person that we called, so we're going to have him up. And where's James at? James, all right. I see you sporting a UK thing. You didn't go down there for the tournament, did you? No? Okay, that's good. All right, come on. Give it up for this young man.
Just turned 21 not too long ago, and there's two things that come with being a guy my age, and that is sex in the Army. One of them's not happening, but I have been getting a lot of phone calls lately. The Army recruiter calls you up and He will keep you on the phone as long as it takes to say yes. An hour goes by, 2 hours goes by. You realize that dinner is on the table and you've been on the phone since 2. You will try anything to get off the phone at that point. Tell him no. But just think of all the women that you meet. It's nice being in shade, being in all these exotic places. I'm sorry, I'm engaged, I can't be doing that. And you keep arguing with them. Finally, I just give up. You know what, yeah, I would love to join the Army. Can you tell me a little bit about this don't ask, don't tell policy? No? What, you gotta go? Okay, my bad. Navy called you up a few weeks later. James, are you interested in joining the Navy? No, I talked to the Army, told them not to call me back. I'll tell you the same thing. Same thing goes by, another hour, 2 hours. You're wasting your life on the phone with these Navy recruiters. Worked with the Army, why not with the Navy? With the Navy. Yeah, I would love to join. Now, is there a wheelchair access ramp at boot camp? No. You gotta go too. All right, my bad. Mentioned that there's 2 things that come with being 21, sex in the Army. Sex isn't happening. Has anyone in here tried sex toys? No. Oh, you, sir, leather jackets. Go figure. Go figure. Just missing the power stash with that attire. Sex toys are a unique thing. They're a very great thing, but in my opinion, you should keep them to yourselves and not tell anyone where they are. So over at my dad's house not too long ago, I lost my keys, so I asked him for a replacement, and he said, yeah, just go grab the spare. It's upstairs in the lockbox right next to the blow up. Dad, you are 60 years old. Sex at your age is like shooting pool with a rope. You know, I used to have a couple sex toys of my own. Never told anyone where they were, but I had 3 of them. I only got 2 now. One of them got away. Blonde told me that if I ever came near her again, that she'd call the cops. That's all I got for you. I'm nerves are shot tonight. Sorry.
All right, give it up. He'll be appearing at Waffle House at midnight. Oh yeah. That's James Lauren, representing UK. That's right. And next up, we've got every woman's fantasy, every parent's nightmare, Mr. Rob Wilfong.
Check. I just love to do that. I go to concerts, but they won't let me. I don't know what the hell's wrong with them. I was trying to think of some real neat pasty white guy jokes when it dawned on me. I am a fucking pasty white guy joke. I told my friend the other day I had to go to a funeral. He says, anyone you know? I said, no, I have season passes, you dumbass. This is the same guy who tried to kill himself, all right, who tried to commit suicide by sticking his head in the oven. But he couldn't get the microwave to work with the door open. I saw where a research center, this is pretty cool, a research center will pay me for my time and travel if I will participate in a study on a new brand of toilet paper. They go on to say, if qualified, who doesn't have an asshole? Do the research. And for all of those of you who suffer from short-term memory loss, what's the point? Don't let that ruin your buzz, okay? You know what, this is pretty cool. This is kind of like comedy speed dating, isn't it? You know, but me, I'm currently in a relationship, and that's pretty funny, because I'm not even a successful pet owner, for crying out loud. But you get to learn, you start noticing the small things. You know, the little things, they count. And my girl does something very odd, and with a small crowd, I might take a beating for this. But ever since I've known her, every time she goes to the bathroom, she turns the vent fan on. I mean, does everybody do this? And I'm thinking, you know what, I'm capable of a fog every now and then, but every time? So I asked her, and she told me, she says, I turn on the vent fan so you can't hear me tinkle. So we were at a football game last season, and she excused herself to go to the bathroom. And the whole time she's gone, I'm thinking she's up there hitting all the hand warmers so the ladies can't hear her pee. We watch a lot of TV, and I love TV when I have the remote control. You know, the Italian word for remote control is telecomando. I love that. Telecomando. In my house, we have a much gentler name for the remote control. We call it dialysis. I like watching those court shows. I like watching the investigation TV. You guys like that? I mean, I'm kind of getting on another level. I used to like Judge Judy, and now I'm into this investigation TV where I can get my forensic files, my hard evidence, you know. And wouldn't that be cool if they just let me, you know, be part of? I just want to be part of an investigation. Oh no, Lieutenant. Looks like homicide. Time to call in Rob Wilfong, police photographer. He came from the world of commercial photography. He was running through the dark rooms of the world, but he was looking for something different. He found it. Rob Wilfong, police photographer. I know you're dead, but work with me. Come on, baby, work with me. I know. That would be so cool. Hey, they still haven't found Osama bin Laden. And I think before they sent all those tanks and all that hardware and equipment over there, they should have took a couple guys, gave them red t-shirts and ball caps, sent them out in Honda Civics into the desert, and yelled, "Pizza for bin Laden!" Would have flushed his ass right up out of there, I believe. Hey, you guys like Wizard of Oz? Can I hear it for the Wizard of Oz? Give me some love. Yeah, I like the Wizard of Oz, but there's one scene that I just absolutely do not understand. All right? There's the Tin Man, stiff in the woods for a long time. Along comes the new girl Dot, lost in the woods, holding lubrication. And he says, "My neck!" Dumbass. He ain't got no game. Hey, I gotta pee, I'm out of here.
All right, give it up, everybody. It's Mr. Rob Wilfong. Excellent job. All right, and at this point, it looks like we've got 2 combatants left. So I'll go ahead and draw those. Great job by James and Rob. And next up in our final round, Joe Seether, representing University of Cincinnati. Awesome. And then we'll be taking on, well, I guess this is pretty obvious if you're a performing comedian that has not been up here yet. Is this Suave? Suave, okay. So I'm trapped in the 80s. I was thinking Rico Suave. Suave. Like the shampoo? You're a lot smoother than Suave. Damn, you're smooth. All right, represent U of L. Are you from Louisville? No? That's cool. Just probably a Patino fan. All right. Joe was the first person that we drew. So we're going to have Joe come on up here. Everybody make some noise representing UC. Give it up for Joe.
Well, first I'd like to thank all y'all comedians who brought your significant others to kind of pump up the crowd here, so get people to laugh. That's great. About a month ago, I got a ticket. I was pissed. But it's not the ticket you're thinking. I got a ticket for public urination. It was after a concert, and we stopped at a UDF, and both the men's and the women's bathrooms were out of order. So I went behind the building, over this fence, into what I thought was woods, but had I been sober, would have noticed it was someone's backyard. So as I'm peeing, I hear somebody coming towards me, and this flashlight shines over the fence. And I hear this cop saying, "What are you doing back there?" I said, "Oh, hang on, sir, just peeing on a tree. There's another one next to me if you need it. Otherwise, I'll be out in a second." So I'm sitting in the back of the cop car, and another cop pulls up. And he's like, "You got this one?" I was like, "Oh yeah, congratulations, you finally caught me, the urinator. Been on the run for years, but I'm tired of peeing on trees, toilet seats, and passed out homeless people. I'm done." But no, I'm just glad I didn't get arrested, because I gag when I brush my teeth, so I know I can never make it in prison, you know what I'm saying? Just gotta know your body, you know? But here's a drinking tip for y'all. I know we're at a bar, so a lot of people are drinking and stuff. The next time you go to get your driver's license picture taken, try to look the way you would after a night of heavy drinking. So that way when you get pulled over, you look normal. It's good advice. Trust me, you should see my license. It's one hideous, ugly looking thing. But, I like to go to the zoo every once in a while whenever I get a chance. And the last time I was at the zoo, I saw these monkeys on this island. And they're all having sex. And as I was watching them, I started to wonder if this is how my dog feels when it catches me doing it, you know? And my buddy turns to me and he's like, "Those monkeys use sex as a form of currency." I was like, damn. Could you imagine if our society was like that? That'd be great. There'd be no war. It'd be easy to tell what girls put out because they'd have tons of shit. And some things wouldn't change, like priests and nuns would still be poor, and Paris Hilton would still have everything, It was a lot funnier up here. So, the other day I was reading this back of a box of condoms, because it's cheaper than Playboy. And it said, "Now triple tested." This is true. It said, "Now triple tested." That's gross. I mean, who needs to reuse a condom? And I'm cheap, but I've never considered condom recycling, But after reading it, I had to hand it to that guy. I really envied the condom testing, mainly for his endurance, though. But all right. So I like to go to the casinos whenever I get a chance. The last time I was at the casino, I went to the cash out station, and it said, "If you feel that you have a gambling problem, please call this number." But I'm thinking, a lot of people that have gambling problems don't go back to the cash out station very often. So I don't think that sign's very effective. I'm thinking something more effective would be if when you bust the guy out, when the dealer busts the guy out, he hands him a card that says, "Look, you suck, but I bet you won't call this number." Because he's a gambler. Bet. All right. Anyway, these all sounded a lot better in my head. Tell a funny joke. So whenever I'm not reading the back of a box of condoms, I like to watch TV because I don't have goals. And I saw this commercial. It was this product called Dry Eyes. And it said, "If you have herpes in the eye, do not use this product." Gross. That's even possible? What kind of a position do you have to be in to get herpes in the eye? I don't know. Maybe it was just dark. I don't know, I wasn't there, but I'm not here to judge. But, we were talking about the news and stuff earlier, and did you guys hear about that girl who was on a toilet seat for 2 years? Yes. Only one person has heard this? I just tell you the story because it's that funny. What happened was, this woman was sitting on a toilet seat in her house for 2 years, and her boyfriend would bring her drinks and food and stuff like that. And she was sitting there so long that her legs atrophied, and her butt became attached to the seat. It grew to be part of the seat. So when they came to remove her, they actually had to take the seat with her. I mean, I have had some marathons in the toilet. But I've told my fiance, if I'm ever in there for over an hour, dial 911, and if you don't hear any response, hit 1 again. Because either too much shit is coming out or not enough. But either way, it's a problem. There's some good up here or something, it seems. All right, that's cool. Well, that's about all I wrote, so let's turn it over to Suave. But I'll let him introduce himself.
Yeah. It's Mr. Joe, is it Seidler or Sider? Sider, Joe Sider. All right, guys, we got one more comedian on the bill for the contest. We'll do that, and then I will entertain you with 5 or 10 minutes of other stuff. Somebody, give it up. We need Suave up here on the main stage. Oh, we got 2 more after that? Okay. All right, awesome. We got a couple more combatants coming up here after that, so, all right. Here we go, it's Suave.
Why y'all always cut the music off when I'm jamming? Always doing that. Yes, I did not get dressed up for the comedy. I actually seriously came from a show. I had to host a show. You know, run up and down the damn steps, hook up shit. I mean, there's something. Do y'all think I look nice? I mean, honestly. Well, look at this shit. Look at that. That's fucked up. This came from the show. See all that right here? That's fucked up. That's from running up and down the damn steps. See? Eyes on the seat. And then the lady, this is real, this ain't even no joke, I'm just telling the truth. The lady at the place, okay, I paid, I think it was like $300 for this place, to rent this place, right? And I got there. Luckily I had a mixer and all that stuff. This bitch didn't have a DJ for me. And that ain't no joke, I'm serious, I'm mad as hell. I told them I was gonna do this. She had no DJ, and I happened to have my equipment in my damn car, okay? I brought that shit out, hit the play button, and she was like, yeah, you know what you just made, you did a good job. I was like, you sure I did, bitch? I wanted to smack her ass. I'm serious. Okay, so, I am mad for real, seriously, I ain't playing. Let me tell you this story because I was talking to my best friend today, and back in the day in high school, you know, you're trying to impress people all the time, right? So one time, this is a true story, there's a girl on the phone named Gina, right? Gina, she sounds like an angel. You hear her voice, you just be like, oh, damn, oh, she sounds good, damn. I said, oh man, I don't know how to catch the bus, but I'm gonna be in Kentucky to see her. So what I did was I caught the metro, caught the tank to see her, right? She had, I ain't never seen glasses made of wood, termites biting shit on the side, crooked ass teeth. Half the hair was gray, the other half was out. And she looking around looking for somebody. And I'm like, oh, hell no, right? So she said she had a cousin, so I told my best friend, I said, you know what? How about this? How about you meet Gina and then I'll meet the cousin? He's like, all right, cool. I said, but let's turn the phone, she sounds good. He said, oh yeah, she sounds good. I said, yeah. So we went out to Tower Place Mall, went out to the mall, on a little escalator. They was coming down one at a time. The cousin came down, right? I already seen Gina, keep in mind. The cousin, I was just like, after seeing Gina, I was like, damn, she look good. And she probably didn't look that good, but Gina make anybody look good. Okay? So the girl came down like, damn, okay then, all right, damn. Then he all hyped like, ooh, okay, that's you, okay. Where's she at, right? She come down, right? She take up both sides of the escalator. Her feet going like this. And he was looking, I was like, there you go. He said, where? He see her, but he know I wouldn't do him like that. He was like, where? I said, that's her right there. And keep in mind, my best friend weighed 300 pounds. I swear, I looked to my right, he was gone. That dude then ran upstairs to Foot Locker, I came up there, I'm looking for him. I'm like, damn, D, what's going on? D, stop running. He's like, no, man, you a bitch. You play too damn much. And then Gina gonna try to run like, oh, hell nah. I said, hell nah. So she's looking for my best friend. I'm gonna not say his name, but she's looking for him. He hiding in his Foot Locker like he about to shop for shoes, right? She comes to the door, right? She was like, excuse me, is your name D? He was like, oh, actually, my name's Bob. I'm not D. I was like, D, why you running, man? He was like, oh. She said, I thought you said your name was D. He's like, yeah, D my middle name now. D my middle name. This nigga, I'm telling you right now, he hates me to this day because of that. Okay? He's like traumatized now. Excuse me, sir. You are short as hell. Yes. Look, he can swing his legs on those stairs. Whee! Oh, man. You know what you remind me of?
What's that?
You remind me of a buskin brownie. Yeah. You remind me of a buskin brownie. You know what? I bet you if you put both hands in the air, it still won't go over his head. He'd be like, Number love. Don't worry, I ain't gonna pick on none of y'all. Some of y'all like, oh shit, he counting on people. Damn! I'm in the front. I ain't gonna mess with y'all. Look, it at this. That's all you gotta do is cap on that. It just ain't right. Damn, I got Gucci shirt and a hoe. Get your Gucci holes in. Gucci holes. Gucci holes. Get your Gucci holes. Damn, shit. Damn, look at him. Ooh, the actual size. He be having kids like, how did Damn. Woo. Shit. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Is he a sponsor?
Yeah.
Oh. That's a fade you can't get here. Okay, my time is time to go now. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. See Swab. Yeah.
Yeah, give every Swab, everybody. All right, so that was Swab versus Joe, and they said we got our two final commits. Is that correct? All right. All right, Kate Queen is going to be taking on Heather Willard. So, for all of you guys wanting a chick fight tonight, we're going to get it. Kate versus Heather. This is going to be really good. For this thing. All right, so it looks like we'll start out with Kate, then we'll have Heather, and then after that we'll go ahead and do our results and stuff. And we love this. I really love the layout of the chairs. It looks like an AA meeting. Anybody in alcoholic? Do you attend these meetings?
I've been sober for about 3 minutes now.
Well, we got to cure that shot right there. That's right, and I can't afford to buy it, but I believe Stephen A. Spencer.com would be more than happy to. So, all right, our first person, Kate. Kate, you out there? Kate, or maybe we'll wait and have, is Heather there? All right, any bartenders want to come up and do a couple of jokes? Kate or Heather? All right. Okay, we'll wait for them for a little bit and everything. Right? I guess they're probably in the back. They're probably rehearsing. Yeah, sure they are. I was going to ask if she was Kate or Heather, but she's heading on downstairs. Okay. How about a big round of applause for the company We Got Jokes, who has put on a wonderful evening here. And the Garage Entertainment Complex, where it may be a complex, but it's easy when you're here to entertain and have a good time. I'm your MC, and my name is Michael Crisp, and I'm really happy to be here this evening. I'll tell you a little bit about myself while we wait for the next two combatants to come down. I am of Irish descent, and you know, there's a big stereotype with Irish people, you know, big dicks, and well, it's true. Guilty as charged. Yeah, but no, I'm Irish and also Southern Baptist, and it's an unusual combination. It basically means I like to drink, but when the relatives come over, I like to hide it so they don't know it. Yeah, it's true. And I live in Georgetown, Kentucky, about an hour south of here, but I'm originally from Detroit, oddly enough. But I'm not really what you'd call like a hip hop kind of guy. I'm not really like, you know, straight out of Compton. I'm more straight out of Coleraine. Yeah. I don't think any of you guys are Heather or Kate, so are they here? No? Okay, no big deal. You want to go ahead and do the results and then that, or you want me to do my thing? All right, that's cool. Yeah, and I don't know. It's pretty cool being here, honestly. But I gotta be honest. I did just get out of a long-term relationship. And when I say that, I like to lean over these bars for dramatic effect. Yeah, it was called Amway. Yeah, it's, you know, it was an MLM, you know, like multi-level marketing. But, you know, for me, the MLM stood more like, you know, Mike loses money. Yeah, you know, most comedians at the end of the show, they sell CDs and DVDs, t-shirts outside. I sell toilet paper and light bulbs. I just want to unload the inventory. It's sturdy bar. Yeah. Yeah, but I do live, I look taller when I'm up here. I think I'm going to just get up here maybe. All right. Now, I do live in, what?
I was just saying that's what I'm talking about. I'm part of the short crowd, so we got to stick together.
You're a little short like me, right? Okay. So we will stick together. Let's go. What's your first name? Jocelyn. Okay. And what part of town are you from?
College Hill.
College Hill? Okay, I'll speak real slowly then, so you can understand me. Oh yeah, old comic trick. Didn't matter what you said. I would still say what I said. That's right. That's what your $10 gets you tonight. So cool shit. Yeah. No, I am from Georgetown, Kentucky, which roughly hour and 15 minutes south of here. And you know, especially in the last 5-10 years, what Georgetown's famous for? Bengals training camp. And every spring, when the Bengals come to Georgetown, I always know the first day they're there. You can hear the collective sound of doors locking all across the city. Yeah, I mean, 14 Bengal players arrested in a 14-month period. It's like, you know, it's like when they're down there, they don't have like footage or anything like that for like training camp. It's more like they're filming The Longest Yard or something. It's just like there's so many good quality players, you know, with the Bengals. But and in the Marvin Lewis in his Bengal training camp locker room, you know how like most factories will have it. You know, it's been 17 days since our last work-related accident. You know, within it'd be like it's been 8 days since our last arrest. Is this on? Check. You got the Bluetooth? I can't blame you, man. If we were if our places were switched, I'd be talking to somebody too. I cannot blame you, man. Yeah, but my career has been going pretty well thanks to Quinn. I've been playing all the big towns: New Richmond, Amelia, Harrison, yeah, all the places. You know, I was set up, you know, a week ago at the Golden Corral, right next to the Sneeze Guard. So you'd say the career's going pretty good. And when I got into this business, I didn't want women falling all over me. I didn't want to make a bunch of money. I didn't want to have thousands of fans all over me. And so far that plan's going a lot better than what I thought it would. Yeah, surprisingly enough. Yeah, but I don't want to brag, but I feel I'm compelled to. I was recently featured on a major network television show. How about a big round of applause for me? That's right. Maybe you saw me on. It was called To Catch a Predator. That's right. I got a lot of screen time. I was pretty stoked about that. Yeah. I keep waiting, you know, TV's funny, I keep waiting for Celebrity to Catch a Predator. That'd be a good show, instead of all these, you know, like normal people. You know, I envision Celebrity Catch a Predator, you know, R. Kelly would be the host. And you'd have a whole slew of people coming in. I mean, it'd be, you know, former President Clinton, he'd show up. I'm just here for the lemonade. Just wanted a refreshing iced tea. Yeah. And then we'd have Governor Spitzer. Bet you didn't think you'd hear that much Spitzer shit tonight, did you? No. Thought you'd hear the usual stuff. Walmart, the Nintendo Wii, you know, all the usual topics. But they get a lot of Spitzer when something like that happens. And he'll show up and he'll be like, well, you know, it's okay because I was willing to pay her. You know. And yeah, so that's fun. They'd catch Representative Mark Foley, and he'd be like, I'm innocent. She's definitely not my type. Too topical? All right, I'll move on. I'll do some hand puppets or something. Oh, Steven, you crazy, man, you're crazy. All right, you know, I watch a lot of TV because I don't have much going on, you know. I don't have a whole lot of stuff going on. But, you know, there's a lot of programs. There's programs you don't want to be on. You don't want to be on Cops, Moment of Truth. You don't want to be on Cheaters. But, you know, one of my favorite shows is Deal or No Deal. You know, because, you know, it's kind of funny. You got a person standing up here, and they're opening and closing suitcases for hours on end. You know, they call it Deal or No Deal, but I call it the Northern Kentucky Airport. Yeah, it's weird. It's the same thing, if you ask me. And yet, you know, honestly, too, there's also that show, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? You guys seen that? Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? It's on television. It's a signal they send through the air. TV. I'd like to think that I'm smarter than a fifth grader. I tricked him into my van, didn't I? Thanks, Glenn. Thanks. Yeah. At this point of the evening, is it okay if I brought a, as you say in Cincinnati, a guitar? Can I bring it out and bust out some tunes for you? Okay. Cool. Thank you. Oh, got you. I'd like to send this next set out to these lovely young ladies over there. It must be really bright in here. You got your sunglasses on. I'm going to try and get them to dim the lights. Cool. Can we dim the lights, please? I'm a big fan of music, and one thing that I've got to admit is like, there's a big difference between white music and black music. Black music's cool, but white music is wimpy, man. Like every time, like, you know, every time I hear a song by a white artist on the radio, oh, they do. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah. Is that better, sweetie? Is that better? I'll do anything to make you happy. Oh, wow, you got pretty eyes. What are you even wearing that? Where are those, Louis Vuitton or? I shop at Big Lots, so I don't really know. I don't know brand names or anything like that, but you know, like when a white guy wants to sing a love song, it's always something stupid, you know, like a sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much, and I have to say I love you. But you know, when a black artist wants to sing a love song, it's totally different. You know, it's like a. Well, I'll start making love. I don't just make love. I'll be stroking. That's what I'm doing. I'm stroking. I stroke it to the east. I stroke it to the west. I stroke it to the woman that I love the best. I'm stroking. Yeah, and it's so funny. It's like and when you think of music too, it's so funny. Like when a white artist wants to focus in on something that he really finds attractive about a girl, you know, he's like, oh, I'm gonna zone in. This is gonna make her want me. I am so gonna get laid. He picks a feature that is like, you know, hey, where did we go? Days when the rains came, oh no, my brown-eyed girl, because all he cares about is the eyes and stuff. But you know, like, you know, when a black artist sings, you know, it's basically like, I like big butts in a cannot lie. You brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with a little bit of waist and a brown thing in your face, you can't sprung. Yeah. And when a white artist wants to, like, you know, mellow out and just be like, it'd be like, I'm just gonna do some instrumental, you know. You know, he's just like, you know, he just thinks that that's gonna, you know, get him in the pants and stuff. But really, all it takes is, I mean, if you think about it, there's only one lick and stuff that you need to know. It's just like, you know, a black artist knows to get right to the point. It's like, because Prince knew how to get right to the point with his Kiss song. Okay, I'm not that good of a guitar player. I thought that would be a good lick, but apparently it wasn't. Anybody like to get licked? No? Really? No? But you know, when a white artist tackles a black song, you know, you think immediately it's not going to be good, and you're typically right, you know? Well, you're always right. So you take your typical nerdy white artist, you know, tackling a really good black song, it usually ends up a train wreck like this. Stop what you're doing, 'cause I'm about to ruin the image and style that you used to. I look funny. But you're making money, see, so your world, I hope you're ready for me. Gather around, 'cause I'm the no fool in town, and the sounds laid down by the underground. Drink up all the Hennessy you got on your shelf, and just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty, now it's with the numpty. Ooh, ladies, my, how I love to bump it. And all you rappers in the top 10, please allow me to pump it. I'm stepping tall, y'all, and just like Humpty Dumpty, you're gonna bust when the stereo's bumping. I like to rhyme, I like the beats funky, I'm spunky. I like my oatmeal lumpy, I'm sick with this. A straight gangster Mac. Sometimes I get ridiculous, I eat up all your crackers and your licorice. Look at me, I'm skinny. Yeah, that's right. Never stopped me from getting busy, I'm a freak. I love the girls with the boom. I once got busy in the garage bathroom. Not really, but if you want to, I'm taking applications. You say I'm crazy, allow me to amaze it. Say I'm ugly, but it just don't faze me. I'm still getting in the girls' pants, and you even got the same dance. The Humpty Dance, it is your chance to do the hump. White guys ruin every song, like, oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. She looks like one of them rap guys' girlfriends. They only seem to talk to her because she looks like a total prostitute. I mean, look at that bib, look at that butt. It's so big, it's so gross. It's just nasty. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with a nitty bitty waist, puts a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull her up tough, cause you notice that the butt was stuck deep in the jeans she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. I'm tired of the magazine. They say the flat bus are the thing. But take the average black man and ask him that. Do we have an average black man here tonight or no? Sir, you're saying you're average? No, okay, he's above average, ladies. Better ask him that. Yeah, that's how. When we want to get real serious and we forget words, we just go, and then we say stupid stuff like, your body is a wonderland. Your body is a wonderland. Because falsetto gets panties removed. It does. It's a very good fact. All right, that's the acoustic part of the night. So thank you for that. Got a couple more minutes of general random stuff before we close the night out. All right, once again, how about a big round of applause for the Garage Entertainment Complex. And for those of you who've been drinking a little bit, it's not an illusion. This stage is a little bit curved. Yeah. And it is ribbed for your pleasure as well. Woo! Yeah, all right. It's pretty nice. But now, a little bit more about me, because I know you guys really give a shit. I was married a few years ago, and quickly, right into the marriage, had a baby, and I've got a child at my house. He's 2.5-year-old. What do you think about that? Got a child there in my house. No, could care less. There we go. All right, yeah. And he is at my house, and he will stay there until his parents pay the ransom. That's right. Yeah. But no, seriously, I do have a son. His name is Connor. He's 2 years old, 2.5. And when you're married and you have children, your sex life changes a little bit. Am I right? It does a little bit, you know. You start having to talk and kitty talk a little bit, especially with your sex life. You know, your child is really close by, but you want to express what's going on, and you know you're getting ready to get busy with the lady. And you know, you want to use a code name, but you don't know what to use. So, like, whenever my wife would want, you know, to start a little foreplay, and she'd want me to maybe play with myself a little bit, you know, start things up. You guys like to play with yourself, or touch yourself, spank the monkey, check the chicken, flag the dolphin? No? No. We'd call it "Play with Me, Sesame." Yeah, and whenever I wanted her to play with herself, it was called Dora the Explorer. Yeah. Sometimes she'd want me to take a Viagra before we go, you know, not because I need to. Screw that, no. Just for fun, and we call that Go Diego Go. Yeah, sometimes she was fortunate enough to have a couple of really hot friends. Sometimes we'd talk one of those girls into the bedroom. That was called By Curious George. Yeah. And you don't even want to know what the Backyardigans meant. That's right. It's Family Comedy Hour here this evening. We do thank you much. Appreciate it so much. But no, we broke up. It was pretty tough. She gave me a list of rules that I had to follow, and that was the downfall. Don't leave the toilet seat up. When you do laundry, don't mix the whites and the darks. Don't sleep with my friends. Stupid stuff. I think Suave feels me.
No, he don't.
No, he doesn't? No. That's a bad Suave. That's bad. Spank him. Spank Suave. Spank him on the shampoo and the conditioner. Yeah, so lately, I don't know, it's funny. We divorced, and it was a pretty rough situation. There was a lot of kicking, screaming, crying, whining, being a total puss about it. And then she didn't take it well either. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You're awesome. And so now I'm out in the single world, and you know the craziest thing is I'm now like on Cupid.com, you know, online dating. They should call it Stupid.com because you don't want anybody on there, man. That's awful. Oh, what? Or maybe you do. Is that how you guys met, Quinn? She told me you all met in a lesbian chat room or something. You were Lincoln 34 or something. I don't know. Oh no. Prove you love her. Make love to her. Take her right there on the ramp now, dude. Good. Whip it out. We know you got 4 inches or something. 4.5. From the ground up. From the ground up. That's why. Yeah. See? Gonna hook this man up. Yeah. So, and what's funny is, you know, you get on the website and it's just a bunch of craziness. And I love it. You know, like you see these pictures and like I never really knew glamour shots were really that big until you saw that they chose glamour shots to be their things. They got these little hats on, these big earrings. They're doing stuff like this. You know, and it's weird and stuff. But, you know, I found that they all have these interesting screen names too, like Princess Buttercup and Daisy 321, you know, to kind of interest you. So I found a screen name that I liked, and I went to meet her. And so I walked up to her and I said, "Are you Raging Whore 328? And yeah, she was. And her real first name, you know, her real first name was Alicia. And I know that was an appropriate name because actually it should have been Alicia. She was a total dog, man. It was crazy. She said her hobbies were running and hiking, but man, I swear the only hiking this girl did was like through the salad bar, and she avoided the salad, without a doubt. And but now we're happily married. Things are really working out pretty well. She's a wonderful gal. She is. And in other interesting things, I'd like to say in closing that I feel that everybody's life is actually like a movie. You know, and we all have beginnings and plot turns and things at the end and stuff. You know, it's pretty interesting. And you know, like back in my day, I used to like, you know, actors, old school actors, you know, doing old school movies and stuff. And I wonder now, like in the last few years, we've had a lot more modern movies come out, and I wonder like what it would be like if actors from the generation I grew up acted in these newer movies. Like for instance, could you guys imagine Jimmy Stewart